The biggest battle on this planet is between the haves and the have-nots. The haves and the have-nots been going on for eternity. But what happens when the gap between the haves and the have-nots gets so big that the have-nots can't feed their children or keep a roof over their head? They don't have food to put on the table. At that point, the whole system starts to crack. And we are at that time on the planet when the old ways of social structures are no longer working. They were built on fear and greed, and it's time for us to graduate to a better time with more peace, more equity, more harmony, and all of that starts from the inside out. Peace starts. If you have a bunch of angry people trying to be peaceful, it doesn't work. So, from a yogic point of view, we need to look at why we're angry and find easy, fairly easy, comfortable ways to release that charge so that we don't have so many buttons that somebody can push and make us react. The idea is you want to become non-reactive but responsive. And release that blame that we might have for something that happened in the past, or that regret, or any of those human grief emotions that are heavy. They get stuck into the memories, they become heavier to carry, and they take up more space, and the mind becomes more cluttered. So this is a time on the planet when it's our opportunity to start dealing with the fact that our thoughts and our feelings do impact, especially the people that you're in the same house with. How you feel quietly and you don't say anything, other people now say they know about it. I've been through that and I've seen it, I've felt it. So now if you want to have, as we rebuild and relaunch civilization into something brighter, more abundant, more sharing, not that you don't have some equality, but so it's just more peace, more prosperity. It really matters what you're doing here, between your ears. And so this course, Dare to Imagine, that I'm offering on February 7th for 6 Saturday afternoons, just for a couple hours each afternoon, is about giving you the easy techniques to get in the driver's seat of your inner journey, to go clean up anything that's heavy and you don't want to carry that luggage anymore, any anger or any blame, and it's a gradual process, but if you have the right tools, it's almost like having a GPS. It's just you turn left, okay, turn right, take a breath, And these are fairly easy techniques that you can do to declutter your mind so you make room for your soul, so you can open yourself to, anything is possible. It's not the way the world used to be. We're walking into a new dawn. And what you're doing with this mind of yours and this somatic storage locker of feelings, it matters. And so you want to be carrying around in your mind what you do want, not like what you're worried about or what you didn't like. Sweep that out and put in, replace, transform with what you prefer. And so we'll be setting intentions, writing intentions, but at this time on the planet, it's really a key time to get that together, depending on where you want to land, when we have a new grassroots, creative, solution, tribal kind of way of living together that we're going to land in, and you want to, if you want to hit your high road and not your low road, it matters what you're thinking and what you're feeling. So you want to be able to clean out, sweep out, and have techniques to just gradually do bite-sized pieces. We're not here to get a bulldozer. We're not here to do psychotherapy. We're here to make room for your dreams to really manifest, and for you to be able to imagine them. Be creative and to really work through all your thoughts about what you would like in your future, and then build pictures of them or feelings about them, or imagine conversations about them, and bring them into just as much time as you spend on the past, or rewriting that conversation where you made a mistake and you wish you had said that, or worrying about what might happen. And you know, there's so much war on the planet, and there's so much people that are hungry, and you know, yeah, imagine we live in a world where there's peace and people have food and they have dwelling, and what does that mean for you? And how can you imagine better systems that work better for all of us than what we have now? And what specifically within your imagination, what would you prefer for you and your family, your loved ones? So join us if you'd like. Take a look at kundalinitransforms.com, Dare to Imagine. We start February 7th. We go for 6. Start at 2 o'clock. We go till 4:30 for 6 weekends. And if you have a chance, join us the 22nd of January, Thursday evening at 7 to 8 p.m. just to talk about it if you have questions or want to know more about what's going on with it. Please take care of yourself. You are valuable. Take care.